Hey everyone, this is Trevor with HustlePaintball.com. Today I have a video for you on Pathogen's Super Grease. This is some great stuff that actually just recently came out. We've all been using it on our markers. Pathogen doesn't make many products. They're a little known brand, but what they do make is absolutely fantastic. This grease is the only one we've been using in the shop lately, and I want to bring in the camera a little bit closer and show you why. So here's the Super Grease up close and personal. It comes in a nice black tub. You know, you have that label on there so you know it's there. It's just nice packaging as far as I'm concerned. It's not trying to be anything flashy. It's just there. The tub itself, since there's not many features about grease that I can go over, is one of the defining features about Pathogen Super Grease itself. So why don't I just open it up really quickly. As you can see, there is a threaded top. Lots of other greases out there do not have a threaded top like this one. They have a pop top. Those like to open. Grease does like to move over time. I can just get grease in different places, and I prefer to have a threaded top like this one. Not only that, but there is actually a non-stick lid. Let's see if the camera there we go. You can see the Super Grease actually just chilling on the lid there. I'm going to go ahead and run my finger across. And you can see that is a non-stick lid. Obviously there's going to be a slight streak of where I ran my finger, but the grease is not going to stick to it. You're going to get all of the grease that you get regardless of if any is on the lid or not because of the non-stick lid. So that's a super nice feature for me, as well as the fact that it is also leak proof. When you do take the lid and the top and put them both together, it makes a seal, and no matter how you have this in your gear bag, it's not going to leak over time. So that's another great thing about it. Pathogen puts a full weighted ounce of Super Grease in each tub. Each tub is a fluid ounce, so you obviously don't get a completely full tub as it is done by weight where this is fluid, but 1 ounce is double of what most other companies will give you in terms of grease, and a little bit of grease goes a long way. This is especially apparent with Super Grease. So you're getting a decent amount. You can see it just looks different from most other greases out there. It kind of has an opaque look rather than the white of a Dow 33 or the pinkish of a gun salve, something of that nature. You can also see that it's decently thick. If I just grab a decent amount of this stuff, like that's a pretty big glob. It's holding on to my finger quite well, not moving anywhere. I can feel it moving slowly over time with the amount of weight that's on there, but you know this stuff is really going to stick to your gear and you're not going to have any issues with it being applied to it. With that said, why don't I get something completely dry and apply some Super Grease to it and show you just how well the stuff works. So I have here the cleaned off bolt of an Empire axe. It's completely dry. Of course I'm not going to be able to get everything off of it, but I did my best. And I have it up close to the camera and as close to the microphone as I can possibly be. So hopefully, even with all the wind that's going on outside right now, you can hear the sound that the bolt makes sliding back and forth without any grease on it. And you can see the resistance that I'm getting from the fact that both items are dry. So you can see it's kind of jumpy a little bit. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some Pathogen Super Grease and we'll see how it works from there. As you can see, I've just put a small amount of Super Grease on there. That's all you need. And I'm just going to spread it on the bolt guide here and put the bolt on it, and we'll just see how much of a difference it makes. Got the bolt right here. Oh, that's much better. That's definitely much better. Now if I keep doing that, that's going to get a little inappropriate. But as you can see from that demonstration, that Super Grease definitely made a huge difference, and it's going to do the same with any other marker that uses grease. So with that said, why don't we bring the camera out and finish up this video. And that's Super Grease. I mean, honestly, it's grease, guys, so there's not really much to go over, but there are a few fun facts that I really wanted to talk to you about. Super Grease can be stored pretty much anywhere. It will last anywhere from negative 45 degrees Fahrenheit up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can store this anywhere and not really worry about it getting runny or anything like that. It's just not going to be an issue for you to keep it anywhere close to your paintball equipment itself. On top of that, its clear, opaque color is going to keep it from messing with your eyes. They're not going to detect a false fault. It's just much better than the pinks and blues of some other greases that are out there. It's also completely water resistant, so water itself isn't going to affect the grease anywhere that you have it on anything. It's going to protect it from the water. And it's also non-toxic and non-staining, so you're not going to have any issues there. That is super grease, guys. This stuff is seriously awesome. We've been using it since the day it came in, and we really have no reason to use any other grease. So, if you have questions or comments, go ahead and send us an email at videos@hustlepaintball.com or log on to pbriot.com and see what the community has to say. As always, you can get this gear or any other paintball gear that you need at hustlepaintball.com. And remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, read our blog, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we have a heck of a lot more videos on the way, and we really, really love your support, guys. Thanks a lot.